Alright, what is up? Yeah, decided to upload another video. This time we're gonna do a scrap mechanic concept video about walkers. So, a little while ago, I came up with a little concept of walkers with bearings. Like you have those old walkers back in the day when the mod pack didn't have all this number logic, where you would use controllers instead of these stepper motors, and yeah, those were kind of inefficient, and you had if you wanted to make them fast, you really just had to go into the files and up the speed of the creation itself, the controller. And then pistons came along, and people started making piston walkers. I could pick out, yeah, I'm gonna pick out an example right here. Let's see, walker. Yeah, this one. So, then you've got these things, which work pretty well. I made this one myself. A little circuit on the back, but yeah, these also follow. These are easier to stabilize, but they sometimes still do fall over. But the trick with that one is, yeah, the really difficult part is making it, because you need to have the pistons unextended before you can make the walk cycle and shit. Like, yeah, and I wanted to make that easier and just build them standing up like this. And I came up with this very complicated system, as you can see, of just counting up numbers to determine the angle of the legs. And it was just a timing based, kind of timing based circuit or something. And like when I press this button, you can see it makes slow movements, smooth movements at that. And you can see right here, everything is counting. I did make a concept walker that can walk around, but I don't know. I didn't know if I ever saved it or anything. I don't really want to look for it either. So, but then I made this easier design right here, which just uses these little things with set values, which just go through a certain cycle. And if I enable it, that this thing will start walking, and as you can see, it does the cycle. Oh, and this thing is connected wirelessly through these things, and that thing also does the cycle. Um, let's turn it off. The way this thing is stabilized, I've been working on several stabilizers the past few times I've played. This thing right here is like the smallest, and this one is kind of more bulky. That's another one, but that's before I realized I could make them more efficient. So it's just, this one is the bulky and efficient version. Pop. And let's just take it for a walk. I also added steering, this little thingy at the bottom. Those two suspension pieces. That keeps it from just turning randomly. And also, it can steer with it. But as you can see, it's pretty cool. It's all connected. The wireless transmitters on the legs are connected to the stepper motors, which are in turn connected to their respective joints on the legs, and that makes sure they walk around. And it's pretty slow. It's pretty slow, but the trick is just to turn up the cycle, and then it walks faster. And all the logic on the back is just for walking and stuff. But the a problem with this walker is, when the station gets destroyed, it doesn't function anymore. So that's issue. That's one issue. So I also wanted to make it more make it able to not have this entire thing in littering the world. So I made it more compact. I can pull up the module here. here. This is what I built. It's just a small little compact thingy. And I used it with the stabilizer I just showed. Oh, yeah, this is the old concept. But this is the stabilizer I was talking about. But before I show you this, let me first show you this thing. I didn't have a one-axis stabilizer on it, that thing that makes the other one turn. So it kind of looks like a drunk person walking around, but it kind of functions. I mean, yeah, I also use the old stabilizer thingies, not the, yeah, not the best ones, in my opinion. But on to the more exciting stuff. This thing, completely functional. Like it walks at a steady pace. This button doesn't really do anything, but when I turn this on, it also turns on camera steering. You can still steer with the A and D, but that's not. But yeah, that's just for normal walking. I wanted to have this mech be like a combat walker or something, but it's pretty cool. Um, it yeah, it walks. Yeah, but like it's compact. It wobbles apparently. Normally it doesn't do this, but yeah, this is a pretty compact little mech. I have a combat version of it. I'll show you that right now. So here we have the combat mech, and like when I start walking, yeah, it's your normal stuff. And when I turn on the button, it pulls forward the cannons, turns on the lights, and you can start shooting. It's pretty easy. I should have added an option to turn off the camera steering, but that might be in the next walker design that I'll make. So that's the combat walker, and I have also made a smaller compact version for when survival mode comes out for this game. And it still uses the circuit board, but it's really just compact and easy to work with. And this is it. It's just a small little thingy. It's a bit front heavy, but that doesn't really matter. As you can see, it turns on the circuit right there, and yeah, it can shoots cucumbers. But yeah, that's just why not put those on there. If it's survival mode, you need to defend yourself. Although I would personally turn up the speed so it would walk faster, but it's just a proof of concept. So yeah, that's kind of it. Like it's just the concept I came up with, and maybe people can expand on it. If people want to see this uploaded on the workshop, just leave that in the comments below. But that's about it. So thanks for watching. Let me know what kind of stuff you would like to see me upload or something. Like maybe more concept videos or other games. And if you have any other suggestions, leave them in the comments. Liking and subscribing is not necessary, only if you want to. Dislike if you didn't like it, the usual shit. And yeah, I just hope you enjoyed the video. And well, see you when I'm not too lazy to upload another video. Bye.